lordships in the matter of the wearing of hijab in schools. What exactly were you trying to draw the attention of the Judex to?
Well, I would have asked you, what religion do you belong to? Sorry. Are you a Christian or Muslim?
No. I'm the interviewer here.
No, I'm a Christian. You should have complied now.
I'm a Christian.
You should have dressed in your... Because that's what the judgment said. That we can now dress... We can now express our freedom freedom of religion by dressing in our worship mood as prescribed by our religion. So I would have expected, if you're a Selena, you'd have worn your that cap or something. If you're a Catholic, you'd have put a big cross and all that. And look at me, we're all in compliance. So I went to the Supreme Court basically to make a statement. Like you said, frankly, it's a sarcasm on that judgment that it's going to lead to it's going to lead to chaos, disunity, distrust, and it's going to divide us. Religion is a private right that is supposed to be kept privately in your house, your private school, your religious school. When you come to the public, you put it aside. And that is why the Supreme Court, like I rightly said earlier on, erred by refusing to read the Constitution as a complete document. Section 10 derogates Section 38. Section 38 is a private right, while Section 10 is a public right, or I would like to say interest, that says there should be no state religion. What is that? It said no state or the federal government should adopt any religion as a state religion. What is the word adopt? If you look at the word adopt generally, you discover that adopt means taking as your own, encouraging, or using something as. So when you look at the decision that says that certain students, female students, should dress in their religious outfit in a public school, look at the word public school, not even a private school, not a Quranic school, public school, then there's a violation of Section 10. I'm sure the Supreme Court did not take this into cognizance and say, look, your right to freedom of religion is not absolute. It's not absolute. None of those rights many of them are not absolute. All the rights are being derogated one way or the other. Section 10 dilutes or mutilates your right to religion. When it comes to public, you keep that your religion aside. You imagine if a class teacher comes into the class and he puts his head up and he says, that girl is wearing hijab, she's a Muslim. That guy is putting a leke, he's a traditional. That guy is wearing a rasta, he's a Rastafarian. That is a Buddhist. So immediately the teacher knows the students not by name, by religion. So if he's biased to the Muslims, so that person must be a terrorist. If he's biased to Christians, say, oh, that person is a lousy person, he's always speaking in tongues. It's not right. Those days, nobody knew what is the craze about hijab right now. Those days, you don't know who was who in school. Everybody, you just see everybody dressed in a uniform, and the teacher comes, he doesn't know who is who until he asks, what is your name? And probably through your name, so the decision, it's wrong. The judiciary has to be reversed.
Okay, well, when you decided to go to court in this attire, were you not bothered? At the court, their lordships could have, charged you for contempt in the face of the court. They went on recess, they came back, and you were there. And then they went on recess again. They could have charged you for contempt because, you probably scared them. Even today, when you came into the studio like this, people have asked me, they say, Doctor, I hope you're all right. Are you scared? And I said, don't worry. No. I'm not scared.
The worshippers of Oloku, we are not dangerous people.
Good people. Okay, if you may also explain this attire.
Well, let me start by saying that the justices of the Supreme Court, they cannot cite me for contempt. If they do, they would have erred. because there's no law backing them. I didn't disturb the court proceedings.
With this attire?
Yeah, I sat down as in Nigeria in compliance, in exercising my right to access to court. Any Nigerian has right to go to court. And for crying out loud, I'm a lawyer. So I sat down. The first and second row was already occupied. So I sat down at the third row, and I was very visible. Now, the justices saw me, and I commend them. They behaved very maturely and with high level of discernment. They didn't say anything, but I knew they read my mind. They read the handwriting on the wall, and they couldn't do anything because they know the law.
But couldn't you have adopted another method? I mean, only this apex court can reverse itself. What you could have asked for a judicial review of that particular.
You can't.
Why not?
The Supreme Court is the end of the road.
Yes,
you only go after Supreme Court is heaven.
So you just keep you keep going there, and your clients will start wondering, this man, the court no longer listens to him.
So will it be fair for the judge to disobey the judgment of the Supreme Court? It's not right. The Supreme Court has said anybody that wears, that is the import of the judgment. You wear your religious regalia in the mood of worship. And if you go to anywhere and they stop you, that will be a violation of your right. So if any judge decides to stop me, to hear me, he has violated my right. I will carry out, I have trials. I have like 6, I will have under 2 matters, two in Federal Court on Monday. I have one in Lagos Island. I have a trial in Ikeja. I will go and conduct my trials like this. Because you know now, even in law, lawyers now wear hijab inside the bar, which is not normal. You remember the case, Massa's case, that was refused call to bar in 2000.
Yes,
in 2018,
yes,
they called her. So she's wearing the hijab. Everybody's wearing the hijab. Even some people wear this small Hausa cap and put a wig on top. So why can't a local worshipper do his own?
Or a masquerade, and your masquerade.
You will come.
A lawyer will appear in court like your masquerade.
Yes, even this Isha flipping juju and all that, they will come.